coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Brian Norman Jr. should have been doing some of that. I appreciate the support. Big love, TBP Nation, stand up, salute, man. We out here, we pushing. Let's get these subscribers going, man. Big love to my members, man. Y'all been turning up for me, man. I sure do appreciate you. Big love to all my subscribers, man. Let's go. Check your subscription, man. The people are full of skullduggery, and they are taking your subscriptions without your consent. Confront them and straighten that. Appreciate you. And speaking of skullduggery, man. When you look back on certain things, man, you may feel a certain type of way about it that you didn't feel at the time that it happened. But looking back on this situation, man, these one of the situations that I can say I regret. You know, I end up losing a good Celly. Not only a good Celly, he was a young homie because I was on my BS, man. And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that to the fullest, man. And that don't bother me. But it kind of worked out. We kind of straightened it out. But at the same time, it didn't have to play out like that. It didn't have to go like that. It was just me, you know what I'm saying, on some egotistical BS that I was on at the time. So let me break it down to y'all. Man, Skinny, man. Shout out to Skinny, man. R.I.P. Skinny, because I heard he passed away. Since I was out here, too, I heard he passed away, which is crazy because I had talked to him like twice on the phone. Somebody had put us in contact, man, and then I hadn't heard from him in a while, and then somebody told me some crazy stuff. So R.I.P. to Skinny, man. But anyway, I first met Skinny on Nottoway. When I was on Nottoway the first time in the late 90s, right? And at the time that I was on Nottoway during this time, man, I was in I think I ended up in a block when it had the block that I told y'all that Black was in, Dre, Tony Canteen with the half a nose. We had some good little youngs in there. Skinny was across the hall with a couple of other little homies. Some of these homies was like from DC or either from Alexandria, but you know, in VA, DC, Alexandria, Maryland, all us was like out of pocket. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we out of bounds, right? So most of those dudes, Alexandria and Maryland, they jumped in the car with DC. So these like the little homies too, right? So I like Skinny, man. Skinny was a good dude, man. He was skinny, you know? But he had a good personality, man. He was cool. He liked to laugh and joke, you know what I'm saying? And he go out there and play basketball every now and then, but his main thing was he liked smoking that reefer. He liked smoking that reefer like all of the youngest did that was from up the way. During this time that I was around, all them jokers just like smoking reefers, man. They get that reefer in, or whoever get the reefer in, they trying to get the reefer, right? But at this time, I was playing a little ball because, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to stay in shape because I was boxing. They had the smokers and stuff going on then, so I'm putting these hands on jokers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get the other little youngins that box too, you know what I'm saying, that was from up the way, give them some more game and whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? So all of them looked up to me because I was a little older than them at the time. You know what I'm saying? I think even then, I was like in my late 20s, getting ready, you know what I'm saying, hit the 30s or whatnot, right? Late 20s, probably like 28, 29 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still like fresh and, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving it to them. So when we having the smokers, all the youngins that's from up the way, they, you know what I'm saying, they pumping me up, they boosting me, and they betting on me. He gonna fight Banky in the spot. I bet you Banky knock him out. So I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm putting on. So Skinny, that's how me and him got cool. I remember Skinny was like, man, you gon' who was the Bama that? Oh, I fought the Bama. I fought the Bama Rico, the Puerto Rican joker that was beating everybody. So I'm gonna fight him in the smoker, right? So Skinny like, man, all them jokers trying to bet on Rico, man. I'm telling you, man, you gonna beat that? I said, man, I'm gonna smoke him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smoke him. You hear me? I'm gonna bet on you, y'all. I'm gonna bet on him. I got him. He ain't. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of movement, a lot of little feints and all this. That won't nothing to me. I was gonna keep that African spear on him. You know what I'm saying? Come back with that right hand. And that's what I did to him. Crushed, right? Told y'all the situation about that. That turned into a thing because he had a little reputation. He had a little population reputation too. Like he was a tough guy. He was a Puerto Rican, but he was a tough guy, right? So he ain't like that whooping. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little real life tension. But anyway, this time me and Skinny had got cool. You know what I'm saying? Because Skinny won that money messing with your boy. You hear me? So one day we was on the basketball court and I'm playing ball. And little dude on the joint, and he keep running his mouth. He keep running his mouth because I'm hitting a couple of, Troy Mott. I'm hitting a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm running. I'm out there, man. I ain't like I told you. I ain't no haliber, but if I'm spotted up to shoot, man, them buckets. So I run around like Reggie Miller, just try to get open. He throw me the ball. He give the ball. If you ain't get there enough time, hand down, man down. You know what I'm saying? Off the glass, Jack. You know the rest. So this is what I was doing. So I'm killing the little dude because he about my height. You ain't going to be able to do nothing with me. And I'm in shape and I'm running around. So I'm talking and he get it running his mouth like he a tough guy. So I'm like, man, who you talking to, man? You know what I'm saying? We running down the court. He bumping me shoulder to shoulder. Man, you better get your, man, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? He said, what's up with you? I said, man, I'll knock you. Man, you better. So I remember Skinny come running over there. He was like, man, what you doing? I'm like, man, what's up? He like, man, that's my brother, man. I'm like, it's your brother? That's your real brother? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, he from up the way. He was like, yeah. I said, man, you better, come on, Shorty, you better tighten up. But he was still trying to act tough. You know what I'm saying? It made me wonder. But on the strength of Skinny, I let him live. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, go ahead, Shorty, go ahead. But he's, you know what I'm saying? And I never liked him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never liked him because of that. Because I just dealt with him because he was a homie and he was Skinny bro. That's the only reason I even dealt with him. I ain't never liked him. So you watching this, you know I don't like you. You know I don't like you. I dealt with you, but I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So boom. That's how me and Skinny got cool. So boom, I leave that joint. I end up going to State Farm. I went to Powhatan, I believe. Yup, I went to Powhatan. So, Skinny ended up coming on Powhatan, right? So, at the time, I had the white boy in my set that was going home. I told y'all a story about him. He cussed the police out. We went crazy on the police, whatever. Because he was going home, threatening, yeah, you keep on running your mouth, I'm leaving. I live right here. You know, shook him up. You know what I'm saying? But, so Skinny was like, man, Skinny was in the cell with a Bama. He was like, man, move down there, shout if it's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm like, cool. Skinny moved down and get in my cell. He my celly now. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I mean when I tell you that when you cool with people or they your homie, it's not going to always be good to sell with them. Now, me and Dixon worked out because we like really like brothers, but it's dudes that I was cool with too that I didn't think that we'll be all right as cellmates because in a closed confinement like that, man, your personalities gonna clash. They gonna clash. Me and Dixon, you know what I'm saying? Only we ain't clash because, you know, I knew how he was, he knew how I was. It just worked out, me and him. Other than that, man, I don't think I had too many partners that was cool with me, like brothers, man, that I could have sailed up with. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Me and Suge, me and Boo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Big Fred. I don't think we would have worked out as sellers. You know what I'm saying? But we was super cool outside of being sellers. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dixon we could be in the cell together. I knew what he was going to do. He knew what I was going to do. I cuss him out. He might cuss me out. You know, it was what it was. But it won't turn into nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, Skinny move in, and I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be cool. And we was, for the most part, we cool as I don't know what, man. So, but when I'm in the cell, man, and I'm in there, listen, bro, when you locked up, you going to get bored. You going to be, I mean, everything is the same. It's routine, day in, day out. Boom. So at the time I'm working out too, I'm on my workout joint. I'm this is what I do every day. I'm shaking out. So my testosterone is high, my energy is high, I'm just always like, you know what I'm saying? I'm uppity, you know what I'm saying? I'm high off of getting working out, you know what I'm saying? That's what my get high is. They smoking reefers and stuff like that. So I might be a little, you know what I'm saying, energetic, so Skinny might come in for playing ball. I've been back there doing 1,000 burpees, I'm pumped up or something. I might want to punch on him and body punch. Stop playing, man. He'll punch back because you know what I'm saying, he'll get it in. I grab him or something, you know what I'm saying? So this was something I did every now and then. He knew I did every now and then, but I guess he didn't really go for it because I'm a little bit bigger than him. He didn't really go for it like, for me to keep doing it. And I guess on this day, he was tired of it, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, stop playing, man. I'm like, man, shut up, man. Shut up. I used to do Vic like that, you know what I'm saying? Vic used to get mad. But he just got so mad this particular day. And I'm like, man, it ain't like this ain't nothing we been doing, you know what I'm saying? And he mad. He like, man, stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. I'm like, man, what, man? Shut up. I'm hitting him. And he like, man, boom. He pushed me real hard. And I'm get back on. He said, man, I'm telling you, stop playing. So he just had his hand down. And I'm hitting him. And he ain't moving. He had let me hit him. And I'm tapped. I ain't hit him like super duper hard. But he can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, stop playing, man. Stop playing so much, man. Come on, man. You too old for that, man. Stop playing, man. He younger than me. So I'm like, man, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? So I leave him alone. But he walking around, he got this grit on his face. And I'm like, man, what's up with you, man? You got an attitude, man. He don't say nothing. I said, I know you ain't getting mad, dog, over some playing, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't say nothing, right? And I'm like, oh, man, he on some Bama stuff. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, I was on some Bama stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it 100. So he walking around like that the rest of the day. So when we lock in for the last count, he still ain't said nothing to me. He still got an old grit on his face or whatever. So I said something to him then. I said, Shawty, you showing up got an attitude? You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I don't be playing like that, man. You doing too much playing, man. You got to cut that out. I'm like, man, oh what? What? And he told me something. Yeah, all right. I said, what, Skinny? You want to do something for real or something? You what's up? And he was like, man, I don't care, man. Just stop playing with me, man. And I'm like, man, you acting like a sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You acting like a straight sucker. He said, yeah, all right, I be that. And, these crucial moments, man. In that moment right there, right, I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I got love for little bro, for real. But I'm in my ego and I'm in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? And he was dead right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, boy, I shouldn't have never even called him out his name, sucker. I don't say stuff like that to, jokers or whatever, you know what I'm saying, unless I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have even did that, right? He was like, all right, yeah, call me what you want, right? And I'm sitting down, so it's the end of the night, so I'm fixing to eat my food, and he messed my appetite out, because he had me agitated. You know what I'm saying? He up there on top bone, he agitated, woo. So we don't say nothing to each other for a couple of days, right? You know what I'm saying? Just moving around each other. That's hard to do when you in the cell together, especially on Powhatan, man. The cells is so small. So, man, it was about it wasn't even probably about, I don't even know if it was 2 whole weeks, maybe about a week and a half. Man, they came to the cell, man. They were like, call his name or whatnot, his government and stuff. Said, man, pack your stuff, man. You going in the cell, man. You move. Go ahead, you move. So I'm like, boom, I'm kind of confused, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, pack your stuff. I said, oh, so you moving? He be like, yeah, I'm going upstairs, right? We was on the bottom floor at the time. He was moving upstairs in the second tier cells, right? And then on top of that, I told y'all about that story about Big Time Ennis and Apache. At the time, Ennis was in the cell by himself. He moving in the cell with Ennis. He don't even know Ennis is a old undercover boy You know what I'm saying? He don't know this though. He don't know this at the time because Enos, he don't look like that. And he cool and he got a little reputation. He been down a long time. He, you know what I'm saying, poked a couple of dudes, but they don't know the type of dudes he poked. There's dudes he been involved with on some crazy stuff, but he done been turned out. He done been, you know what I'm saying, he's a boy. When it come down to real pressure, he gonna fold, you know what I'm saying, like a girl. He don't know that. Young dudes don't be knowing these old head stories and stuff like that because they ain't been in here long enough. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They think this dude a killer. He act like killers in front of other dudes and he walk around with that thing on all the time and talk tough. Even though he was a little light-skinned, wavy-head dude, he a boy. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he moving out. You know what I'm saying? Going up there, man. I'm going up there with him, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He said I can get the bottom bunk or whatever. And man, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be beefing with you. You the big homie, man. We ain't getting along, right? I said, Shaw, you could have talked to me about this, man, before you just up and move, man. I said, man, in that Bama Ennis, man, he ain't right, bro. He said, man, I'm just going and said, well, I don't care about him or nothing. As long as he don't disrespect me. And I said, bro, I'm telling you, he on some gay stuff. He was like, nah, bro, trust me, I'm telling you, he's a boy. He an old boy, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, he ain't gonna act like that around me. I'll knock him out. I said, I know you will, but I'm saying you ain't got the moves, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I was on some BS the other day. Woo. I'm trying to tell him. He was like, yeah, but I couldn't stop it because they put it on paper. He got to go. So I'm like, man, I felt bad. I felt real bad. Plus, you know, it's selfish too. I truly felt bad, but it's selfish too because now I don't know what type of Bama I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got no Celly, you don't know what type of Celly you gonna get. So that could turn out to be bad. He coming there with some BS, bang, bang, boom, and then I'm going to jail. So it was just crazy, man. Ran my little bro out the cell, man, being on some stupid stuff. And he left. And I told him to his face, I said, bro, I would never really would have put my hands on it. I was just talking, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't never bring you no harm like that, man. He was like, I know, man, but I don't want it to come to that. That's why I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So boom, man, that joint hurt me, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Joint hurt me, made me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on some. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So he moved. Who I got? I ended up getting a Bama. I think I got a Bama, but he was a deal with a bull. If that's a word, deal with a bull Bama. You know what I'm saying? He was out the way enough. I got the dude, I know. No, I didn't. I got the little cool dude, Red, from Richmond. I had little Red in there. Red was cool. Red was getting that money. He chased that money. You know, the Richmond dude, they chased that piper. You know what I'm saying? He was getting that piper, you know, that reefer. So Red was in there, then he was up there, man. And then we just started chopping it up again, and it was crazy because after about a month, it was like, man, I shouldn't have moved, man. I'm like, I told you, you know what I'm saying? But we couldn't do nothing about it. Red up in there now. He up in there. He know Ennis Alabama. I done told him I'm a real one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming off the top. I went up there with him and told, because he was like, man, you sure about Ennis? I said, yeah. He said, man, he don't be acting. I said, bro, you want me to tell him in front of you? I told him in front of him. I went up there to him and told him, I said, look, hey, this my homeboy right here just moved up. I knew he was in the cell when he moved up here. But I'm letting you know, this is my little bro, man. This is like my real little bro, man. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, you used to be a boy or you still is a boy. And I was just wanting him to know that. Whether he ain't with that, but I'm letting you know that right in front of him. Now, am I lying? And he like, man, I told him that, so I don't want him to think I'm saying that, and it ain't no truth to that. I'm just telling you in front of him, that's what I told him, because that's what I know, and you know I know. He was like, man, I ain't into that, and me and your homeboy, we ain't gonna have no problem, man. That ain't what I'm into with you. I ain't into that, man. But whatever I did or do. But that ain't, you just myself. So I said, oh, you know what I'm saying? I say, I guess he don't want to just say, I ain't lying, but you see what I'm saying, right? I said, I just want, and Skinny was like, I got it. I said, I just want you to know, I don't be doing all that. I don't be talking about nobody or talking behind their back that I can't say it to their face. You know what I'm saying? I know your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's the same Joker that I told you did dude pull that jump down and he was in there. Yeah, that's him. So I know this way back from the late 80s. So I know you a boy. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be trying to, trick my homeboy or nothing like that. Yeah, you into that. You know what I'm saying? So after that, me and Skinny, we cool. Every day. We used to be sellers now. Every day when we come out, we eating together. We go outside and work out together. And you was just in the cell. You know what I'm saying? So it be like that. Sometimes you better all friends outside the cell than in the cell together. Because when you in the cell with somebody, all your frustrations, your irritations, your depression, everything gonna come out and it ain't nobody right there but the person that's in the cell with you. You see what I'm saying? So, sometimes it's gonna be awkward. So that's just what how that happened, man. And I really felt bad about that, man, because Skinny was a good dude, man. So then it turned around and I got lucky, man. I got the broad in the booth was rocking with me. And the cell came over in the single cell up in the corner. And I got moved up to the single cell. You understand? And boom. So now I'm up there in the single cell. Skinny up there every day. Skinny up there Joe every day. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He up there every day. Dude that owed me some money. I had confiscated a dude TV. Skinny TV had broke. I get Skinny the TV. I let Skinny hold the TV. Dude find out that I'm letting Skinny hold the TV. He got an attitude, man. My joint in pawn to you, man. You got my joint. I said, bro, if it's in pawn to me, I can do what I want to do with it. No, you can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. I owe you. You supposed to hold me. Because he came up to my cell and ain't see the TV right there. Because I had the TV sitting on top of my TV. He had a little one. I had a big one. I said, but you can't tell me what to do. I got that in pawn to tell you pay me my money. That's mine. But you loaning it to other people. I said, okay, I'm making my money back from what you owe me. You still late. He's saying that, well, if you making money off my TV, I ain't making no money. I said, because he thinking I'm renting it to Skinny, but I'm not. I'm just letting him look at it. Because in case you turn around and send the people at me and say, I got your TV or something, you go check in, they come up there, TV ain't up there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I had a little issue with him. I thought I was going to have to bang him out, but now that I done got this single cell, I'm really on some. Dudes be knowing though, they playing psychological war games in there, man. They like, man, you just got that single cell, man. He ain't going to jail, man. He ain't gonna put no hands on me. He ain't, because it's hard to get that single cell on the farm, dog. They ain't got nothing but a limited amount. Only single cells is on the top tiers, 3 tiers on the farm. Top tier is all single cell. Second tier, it's 10 single cells. The last 5 on each side. That's it. All the other Jones double bump. So if you get one of them, you in the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like sleeping by yourself. So jokers be knowing that. That's when jokers be trying to be late on your money. Jokers be trying to try you because they know you lose that cell, that's it. You go to jail or something like that, you come back, you do not have single cell status. You go back to the back of the line. So dudes know that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, but if I ain't want to go to jail at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. But if you press me or get, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But anything that I can avoid, I'm gonna avoid. You know what I'm saying? Because I want this sale. So yeah, man, but Skinner was up there all the time, man. We was chopping it up, going through it, man. You know what I'm saying? The more we got cooler, the worse I felt, man. Cause I felt like I ran him out the cell with my bull jive, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was crazy to me, man. And we had a good little group in there, man. All the youngest that was in this zone on the farm at the time, man. We had a big, what my big homeboy name, man? He like 6'7", weigh about 380. Man, what his name was, man? He was from Southeast. That was our dude. We had Lil Don up in there. Then we had that crazy Bam up in there that was from up our way too. I'm gonna do a story about him recently too. The one I told you pour that skullduggery with the wine. But man, yeah, we had a good little Nick group in there, man. Then my other little homeboy, he moved in there with the dude, and the dude was trying to carry him and stuff because I thought he was young. I had to go up in there and take dude's stuff, and then he tried to put all the missing dudes over. You know what I'm saying? So crazy times during this time, man. But my biggest regret on there, man, was, man, the situation, man, where Skinny got out the cell, man. And I used to be down there gambling, man, running poker games and everything, man. And I called Skinny down there to get the money. Dudes bring money to the poker game. Skinny, and he'll come get the money, hold all the money and everything, man. Woo, woo, woo. If I go to Whoa, Skinny was coming, man. If I pick that joint up, if I had to pick it up, Skinny gonna have his too. Like, what's up, y'all? You all right? I'm like, I'm good, man. Just stand back. You know, he was just a good dude, man. Good, solid youngin', man. The kind that, you know what I'm saying, that you want to be around, man. Good, solid youngin'. He had principles. He wasn't doing no skullduggery or nothing like that, man. It just so happened, man, that during this situation, it just was an awkward time, and that's how it be in the penitentiary, man. You know, sometimes tensions be high, and sometimes dudes feel certain type of ways, man, and they just feel like it's a better situation for them to be out of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because by no means was Skinny, you know, weak or soft or nothing. He just respected the fact that I was his homeboy, I was older than him, and he ain't want no issue with me. And he wanted to be cool with me, so he felt like it would be better to be out of the cell with me than be in the cell with me. Well, he ain't got to deal with my flaws and my personality on a day-to-day basis in close confinements. And I can understand that. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respected it, man. But yeah, man, that was my guy, man, Skinny, man. So, you know, he got out way before I did too. And then when I had got out, and one of the homeboys reached out to me, man, and said, man, Skinny been looking for you. I said, Skinny? For my boy? Yeah, he been looking for you, man. And I said, give him my number, man. I chopped it up with him a couple times. And we supposed to be meeting up and everything. He was working, he was doing good, driving trucks and all this and all that. And I hadn't heard from him in a minute, and then somebody just hit me up. And I said, man, what's up with Skinny, man? I had talked to him a while back, man, a couple of months ago, man. And they were like, Skinny, and called his name. I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, Skinny passed away, man. I said, what? No, man. He was like, yeah, man. I think somebody gave him some bad drugs or something, and it OD'd him or something. I don't know for sure, but I know that's what somebody told me, man. But it just hurt me, man, because he was a good dude, real good dude. One of them type of dudes you be around with, you always gonna laugh, you always gonna have fun. He gonna say some silly stuff, or either he gonna be referring to me saying some silly stuff and just be laughing. Just a good brother, man. And yeah, man. I miss old dude, man. So R.I.P. to him, man. And yeah, man. So just one of them things, man. Penitentiary a hard life, dog. It's a hard life, man. So when you do forge a friendship, a bond, a brotherhood in there with somebody, it be real. You know what I'm saying? Because we be in life and death situations. So the friendship gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? Because there's life and death going on up in these joints. You know what I'm saying? Hard times, life and death. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we be going through it up in that joint, man, and it's good. It's bad, man, when you feel like you messed up a good friendship or you messed up a good brotherhood or something, man, because of your, you know what I'm saying, the things that you got going on, man. You got to learn how to check that. You got to learn how to, you know, deal around that. Like me and Dixon, we get to arguing. Man, it's been time me and Dixon might be arguing, man. Shit, man, 3-4 days out the week. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna never try to hurt each other, man. We just walk around each other. I'm walking, he bowing me, I'm bowing, man, get out my way. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? But if we go out in that party, somebody say something out pocket, yeah, I mean, what's up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? You got beef with him, you got beef with me. So, you know, and that's how it was with Skinny. It wasn't nobody on the farm would tell you they gonna deal with Skinny or try to do nothing to Skinny or any one of the other little young homies I had in there, and they knew they had to deal with me. It won't nail one of them in there that did not know that like it was written in stone. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, though, but it just be one of them type of situations, man. So stay on the street, man. Don't go into penitentiary, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish friendships and bonds on the street was as strong as they is in prison. I wish that, man. We have better communities, better everything if friendships on the street was that locked in, where you know what I'm saying? You know what homie gonna do, like he know what you gonna do. You ain't got to guess, you ain't got to wonder. It ain't like that though. Not that I know, you know. But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love, TBP Nation. We gonna keep bringing the heat. You hear me? Bang, 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 bang. Cause that's what we do over here, man. TBP Nation, stand up, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and stay on the street, please, man. Please, please. We out. Boom. The
Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.